I'm back. Now, I know it's only been about 7 or 8 months at this point, so I think we're doing pretty well. Okay, so I thought for this video, as I've been away for quite a while, the best thing for me to be would be just to say what I've missed, really. Got quite a big list of stuff that I've missed over the past months. Now, obviously, the biggest thing that we've all missed as a nation has been my YouTube videos. They're absolute classics. This guy missed them. So yeah, for this video, I thought I'd just explain what I've missed over the past 7-month period. But before I do that, I have an announcement. I have merch, ladies and gentlemen. I have merchandise. Now, if you look here, it's an absolute classic. I really like the way it doesn't fit anyone's body. Did that make you laugh, everyone? Is that what you've missed?
Is that what you fucking missed from my channel?
Okay, so on a real note, obviously, as always, we're sponsored by G Fuel. So go over to G Fuel and buy some caffeine powder. Is that what you'd call it? And as always, I'm sure you guys remember, I can see that a lot of you that watch my videos are subscribed. You'll remember the little game we used to play. On this cup, I used to draw memes. So 1 meme per video. Now obviously you have to guess what this meme is this week. I'll say what it is at the end of the video. It's absolutely hilarious. Okay, so without further ado, I'll get straight into the video. Hopefully you're not blinded by this. Sorry about that. Okay, so what I've done is I've ordered everything that I've missed over the past 7 months in a list. I've roughly put them in the right order, and I've got a big list here, and I'm going to go through them one by one. So obviously the first thing that happened in January to start off the new decade was, of course, Kobe Bryant dying. Obviously that's sad. He lost his daughter. The pilot went down as well, and I think there was a coach in there or something as well. That didn't start the year in the best way. Now on to the second one. We have the Australian wildfires. I think this was going on in about January as well. Carried over from last year, so kicking off the new year hot. I like it. Number 3, World War III almost started. I can't actually remember exactly how. If I remember correctly, I think it was something to do with China, America and North Korea. Can't be bothered to look into it. It's over now. It happened months ago. But we all know things all come in trilogies, so World War III will happen at some point.
So expect that one soon.
Now the next thing that happened is YouTube related. We had a few YouTubers come back. So we had Leaf, you know, no chin guy. We also had Grade A Under A return. And of course we had everyone's favourite e-girl, Belle Delphine.
That's my favorite Twitch star.
Now I'm pretty sure she started some sort of OnlyFans now.
Ooh, we'll buy my OnlyFans, you big chat.
Again, if you're a just pay for that. Related to e-girls is the Twitch community. So obviously we have the big gamers. We have the people that just chat. Basically the boring people. And then obviously we have the gamer girls. Now obviously they have fans that simp over them to give them money just for attention. We recently found out that some of the ambassadors that Twitch made, they're a little bit odd. One woman we see here, very normal woman. Apparently she's some sort of horse or something. Twitch, what are you doing? Get rid of her, she's fucking weird. Very quickly, TikTok and Fortnite is still a thing, and apparently Anonymous have come back and exposed TikTok as being some sort of spyware. Now we all know spyware bad, but I don't care. I'm still going to be using TikTok because it's a funny app. Now, OnlyFans has blown up, as I mentioned, Belle Delphine, Tana Mojo, but the main one that I pay for is of course Nikocado Avocado. Now I haven't actually bought it, that's just a joke. Apparently he spreads his arse or something on there, so I'm gonna have to... Mum, grab the credit card. Now the next thing, bringing us on to more recent events, is obviously the Black Lives Matter stuff. We've had lots of riots. Now obviously Black Lives do matter. It's just a shame that I guess someone had to die for this all to kick off. But in happier news... Oh, Ebola's back. Now on a real... In happier news, J-Station is gone. Pentagon, Hexagon, Octagon, J-Station are gone. Laugh. Next one. KSI dropped some sort of album. And the next one is a massive one for all the simps out there. Get ready, get ready. Alinity Show Bobs. Now, I'm going to have a quick break here from this video. Got to do my research on this one.
Water, ice,
Baba.
Coming in at number 12 here, I'll try and make this one a bit longer. Deji has been exposed for buying subs. Now, I think we all know about this one. Deji has been on about 9.6 to 9.9 million subs for about a year now, somehow. Maybe because your content is shit, Deji. So basically, someone that runs the sub-botting agency exposed him for doing that because Deji didn't apparently pay. So Deji responds saying the IP address doesn't match up with his postcode. Now, people like Kavos did a little bit of research into this, and they found out that there's actually 2 IPs linked to his address, and one of them is the correct IP. And Deji responds with a lawsuit. So I think we know he's a little bit guilty there.
Then I go.
Shortly after this, I believe that we had some YouTube/TikTokers create a film. A very big budget film. I've heard it's got great reviews. And obviously the star of the show is Lele Pons. Or so you would think, although apparently FouseyTube has a bigger part in the film.
So technically, you guys can have a threesome whenever you want. Like, you can literally see a guy at a bar and say, that guy, and go home and bang.
And we do.
That's it. I want to be gay.
Now, I think throughout the whole film, they had about 1 real actor, and he was like the main character, along with FouseyTube. And basically the premise was that FouseyTube and this actor share Lele Pons as their girlfriend in sort of a little love triangle sort of thing. It ends off with the actor and FouseyTube saying,
Lele, you have to choose one of us.
Lele says,
What if I don't?
and then they start their love triangle again. So basically, the moral of that film is... there is no moral to that film. Now, very recently, we've had a lot of scandals in the gaming community. So apparently Syndicate is a nonce. And someone has been simping for Pokimane in real life. Simping bad. And related to gaming, FaZe Rain is apparently on some hardcore drugs and went on a live stream.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
And the other FaZe members were telling him not to do drugs in front of the fans. FaZe Rain said drugs good.
I don't care.
FaZe Rain then said drugs bad. Obviously, depression's a real thing. I understand that obviously he was kicked out of FaZe recently. But my god, look at this feed, man. Now, very quickly, we've had Jax Dicey quit YouTube because he's getting bored, and now apparently he's taken the top of the morning coffee and made it a real brand. But I think the most important thing of this year that we've all missed is Michael Rosen survived.
Nice.
Now, obviously, there's been a bit of YouTube beef this year. Started off with H3H3 versus Keem. So H3H3 said that Keem called this old man a nonce back in the day. Keemstar responded by saying he is still a bit of a nonce. And apparently he actually did sort of go after a 15-year-old on Ricegum, so I'm not going to really get involved with that one, but it does sound a bit dodgy. And then obviously we had the KSI versus Ricegum. Ricegum said KSI music bad, and KSI responded with Ricegum music bad. So in conclusion, what we've learned from this is both of them are bad. Now, we've had a bit of beef between Twitch and Mixer in the past. See, Mixer's just shut down, and then Twitch was like,
Yes, let's ban Dr. Disrespect.
and now more recently we've had the beef between Shane Dawson and Tati. I believe Shane is innocent, although apparently some sort of racist pedo.
So I typed in naked baby. First of all, they were sexy.
Bruh.
Now, I believe that was just the humour back in the day. Obviously, people like Jenna Marbles have been exposed for the same thing recently, but she just quit. Shane Dawson just had a meltdown on Instagram.
Oh my god. You are so manipulative.
Well, I honestly don't know how this video turned out. It was probably an absolute shambles. I feel like I rushed that a bit too much, but obviously all these topics are a bit old now. Anyway, I will be making more videos. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, but until next time, see you in the next video. Hold on. Apparently there's been some sort of pandemic recently. Forgot to mention, audio is probably shit. It's Shrek virus.